Hello, my name is Leovic Cambronero and I'm currently a STEM student in the Purisima Concepcion Academy, Grade 12, St. John Paul II. And I'm here to talk about my future plans after graduating in senior high school. So my plan after graduating to senior high school is, of course, I will go to college and I'll take the course of electrical engineering. So the reason why I'll take that is, first of all, is that the reason why I did go to STEM is, of course, to take engineering. So I can take engineering. But then back then I was thinking of geodetic engineering. And I'm glad that there's a senior high school program now in K to 12, or the application of K to 12, because in here I was able to identify my strengths. I was able to know myself more in my strengths and my weaknesses, and I have thought of it. I have think of it that I am not fit for being a geodetic engineer. So I tried finding more types of engineering because I really want to be an engineer. And then I saw electrical engineering, and then I read about the description of it, in which it is concerned about the application of technology in the daily life of people. At the same time, concerned about how power works, the energy, the studies of that. And it's really a good timing because I just recently had an interest on our topic in physics too, here in the first half of the second semester, which is the energy. And I said that I wanted to have a course that I will enjoy, I will not have regret in it, and I can see myself being an electrical engineer someday, that I won't have to switch into different courses. At the same time, I will enjoy my job as it is. My advice to the future STEM students, because I know there will be more. I am aware that there's two sections of grade 11 STEM now, so I am happy to see that there's more youth that is pursuing the STEM or the STEM inclined careers. So my advice to them is really just hard work. I was very dependent on my past knowledge, like on my stock knowledge, as they say. I was really so dependent back then that I thought that it would push me through grade 11, and I had to adjust myself because there's a lot of things that I don't know or I'm not aware of. This was the first time hearing that. So what I can really say is that hard work will really push you through the challenges that senior high school will give. So that, yeah, hard work. This is just really a practice for us, so that the hobbies that we will be developing here, the habits in senior high school, we could take them with us in college. And I think hard work will be one of the vital things here that will help you push through graduation in college. I think the biggest lessons that I've learned during this new setup, during this pandemic as a senior high school student, is one of them is most probably adaptability, that I need to be prepared to adapt every time, anytime. Because things like this pandemic, it isn't scripted, like it is not planned, like it is not a short-term disaster that would just be wiped out within few weeks or within few months, within few days. No, we're now in quarantine for, I don't know, for a whole year, and we're still adapting to the new normal. And as for myself, I am still adapting to many new things, because there are some things that I never thought I could do during online class. There are some things that, I'm in the comfort zone of my home. At the same time, I'm trying to put my focus on the classes, trying to be on my academic mode. That's one thing that I think that I've learned so much, is the adaptability, and at the same time, sariling pusa. Because now that there's no teachers watching you while doing your work, you need to do that work within your self action, like within your self command. Like there's the deadline. Yes, you may wait. I may wait for the deadline to come, but then that won't be the best option. So I stopped cramming. I stopped beating those deadlines. I tried stopping those, and I'm still practicing, but I'm hoping that by the end of this school year, I will be able to achieve those kind of practice, so that I can be a better version of myself. The message that I can give to myself is that for myself, just keep working hard. Like just keep striving my dreams, because now that I'm the only child, at the same time my father died, I feel like there's a huge responsibility that is waiting for me the moment that I graduate in college. That's why, of course, before thinking about that, before thinking about going to job, I need to work hard in my college, to work hard in the last remaining months here as my senior high school, as a senior high school student, and yeah, just keep holding it in. I've been through here like how many years now? It is no time to give up. And that leads me to my family, to my mother, who is a single parent now. Just hold on. Just a few more years and I will be able to find a job. I will be able to shoulder, the financial stuffs here in the house that we've been having problems. And to my father, I hope that he's guiding me above, just being my guardian angel, helping me through the challenges that I will be put into. As for my classmates and friends, I'm not gonna lie to my classmates, like at first I am very unfamiliar with how they act, but then as time goes by, I learn to respect it because, we are in the same class, we are the STEM students, and I know that they have a goal in their minds someday in their lives. So I must respect that they are here in STEM to achieve that goal. And I am in no place to doubt them. So whatever may be that we have a negative or positive relationship, I am hoping for the best that you will achieve your dreams, to my classmates. And I was able to learn from all of you. So I'm really glad you all became my classmates. And then to my friends out there, like in my class, in friends in my classmates, my friends in other places and where I came from, I'm really glad for all of the support you have, all the support that you gave me through the hard times, the laughs that you gave me, even though that there's a very stressful stuff that has been happening. I'm really glad that I could meet this type of people that I could entrust myself with. And lastly, to my teachers and to my dear alma mater, the Purisima Concepcion Academy. Fun fact, when I arrived here in Lipa and agreed to study here for my senior high school, the only school that I took an entrance exam is the Purisima Concepcion Academy that is here. And I'm glad that I stick with that decision. The reason why is I think it has what I think I'm yearning for, and that is the relationship with God. In my perspective, I think that is what has been the cost of me being too focused on academics. That is my relationship with God. Like, there's a big separation of what happened there. And with studying here in LPCA, I was able to regain that, and I was also able to serve Him using my gifted talent, which is singing. And I'm really glad that I have used all of my voice to praise Him. And for the teachers, all I can really say is thank you for how amazing you guys are, for how amazing these teachers I have encountered here in LPCA are. Because you guys, the teachers here in LPCA, they didn't just taught me about academics, but rather they simply transferred that academics into a life lesson. I can really never forget those stuff, like how can relate the topics every day to our daily lives, because the teachers here, they are not trying to pressure us with academics, but rather they are trying for us, the students, to find ourselves with those lessons, especially those reflections that we've been doing in physics 2. I have really appreciated them. I was able to have like a simple weekly, twice a week diary that I can express myself into. And with all that being said, I am a very proud Purisiman, and I'm very glad that I'll graduate here in this school. And thank you for being a part of my senior high school teachers in my dear alma mater. Thank you.